There we go. We are live. How are you all doing? This is Patrick Moore, one of the co-owners here at BTS. I'm here with my partner, Kwan Mayo. And how you doing today, Kwan?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing awesome, doing awesome. Thanks for coming on here. And for those of you that are on here, thanks for spending a little bit of time here with us today. We're a little silly here today with all our BTS gear, got our shirt on. I don't have a hat yet. I'm a little jealous of that hat over there. I'll have to get one of those. But thanks for coming on here today. A lot of exciting things happening at BTS. We just surpassed our 1 year here. So we've been in business a little over a year. And, you know, there's been some ups and downs. And, you know, we're trying to really get this figured out. This is a new thing for a lot of people. So figuring out the perfect business model that caters to everybody, that works for everybody, that ultimately gets everybody into profitability is our end goal here. So over the last year, we've tested out different things, and some of them have worked and some of them haven't. And so we have had a full year to test out what we believe is going to be the best trading solution for you guys. And we've got rid of the things that don't work, and we've kept the things that do work here. So we're going to discuss some of that here tonight. As many of you know, we are launching a brand new feed. This is BTS 2.0, completely changing the way things were done before. We made it a lot easier. And we're going to go ahead and give you kind of a sneak peek into that here tonight. So what's happening in 2016 with BTS? Let's go ahead and jump into that. I'm going to share my screen here. There we go. All right, you guys should be able to see my screen. So here we are. What's happening in 2016? And as I mentioned a minute ago, we have a brand new feed. So that's really the emphasis and the focus on the call here today is we've been, you know, the feed when we first started, it worked really well. And we wanted to provide as many trading solutions as we could to accommodate everybody's needs. But that requires kind of spreading us thin, taking our energy away from things, and sometimes things get neglected. And there was a point where the feed was not really the priority, where overall, if you ask all the members that have been with us since day one, this is their favorite feature. This has been the most reliable. This is what they've had the most success with. And so we wanted to improve this. We looked at the feed, said, okay, well, how do we make it better? And we have been able to do a couple things here with this feed that really has been quite thrilling over the last few days and weeks as we've been testing this out. This is a screenshot I shared here the other day in our group where I was literally on the feed for 5-10 minutes and 6 wins came up. Now we had these types of trades and we had you know, this type of consistency here in the very beginning, but it kind of went away as we started launching other trade features. So we went back to this, we improved this, and we made it where really it's easier for everybody to participate because there's less rules. As you'll notice, if you used our other feed, you don't have the support and the resistance lines where it was saying, you know, if the candle gets to this line on the bottom or on the top is when you want to trade, and you don't really want to trade if it's within those lines. Well, now we got rid of those. If you see an arrow, it means it's time to trade. But it's not just an arrow. There's a couple of things. You got to see 2 arrows. And we'll go into a little bit more detail on the instructions here. Kwan is going to take over here in a few minutes and show you how to use the feed and really give you a demo of this. But it's much easier than it was before. So there's less rules. You don't have to deal with the support and resistance lines, and it's because of that, it's user friendly. So there was a couple things you had to get just right with the last feed. There's certain factors that had to play into each trade. And in this case, you don't have to worry about that. So again, Quan will talk more about that. Also, there's more opportunities to trade. It's very similar to how the feed was performing in the beginning, but actually this is getting more trades and it's easier to take the trades. Part of that is because we have really changed the algorithms. We looked at a couple different things that affected each one of the trades over a period of time. And we recognized those key factors that was affecting the trades and the quality of the trades, really the winning ratio. And so now we've got some algorithms in there to pay attention to that and not trade when it's those times that didn't really work in our favor in the past. So that's the main differences here between the feed. And we've got some screenshots here where, you know, we've just, like I said, just been testing this like crazy. And these are, you know, clear winners here, but there's actually some trades in here you don't see that have been highlighted that are winners, like this one right here. So what you want to look for is you want to look for the arrow to pop up, and then the next arrow, the white arrow, whether it's, you know, a put or a call going up or down. That's what you want to look for. So this is a win. Here is a win. There's the arrow. It's pointing up, and then on the next one, there's the arrow. It's going up. So just because it's not highlighted with this red background here doesn't mean that there wasn't two wins here. And let's see what's over here. That would have been a win. Oh, that's a little close call. So some trades, of course, you know, you've got huge windfall performance like this where you know, it's a clear winner, and then other ones, of course, where, you know, it's not winning by very much, but it's still a winner. And if we scroll down, here's 4 trades, and literally within, you know, a minute of each other, 4 different currencies are popping up, giving us these opportunities. So it's definitely better than our last feed. I can tell you that much. For those of you that are new, if you have never seen our feed, that we've had a lot of new people visit our website. We're getting better rankings in Google. So there's a lot of people finding us organically that don't quite understand what we do here. Our primary service is a 24-hour trading feed where you can come in and you don't need to rely on somebody to be here and call trades for you. You plug into our system and trade when it tells you. Follow the very few rules that we have, and it has a very high winning rate. It's also pumping out a lot of trades, whereas when you might have joined, you know, even our service where we used to call trades in the group, which is something we're actually going to be removing. And we're going to talk more about that here, but our emphasis, our focus really wants to be here on this feed. We believe that this is giving our members the best results, and so we want to put all of our energy and focus on this. And what we're going to do is we're not just going to launch this and be like, okay, guys, figure it out, or even just releasing training videos, because that doesn't always do it. So what we want to do is once a week, we're going to have our pro trader Kwan trade with you guys, the premium members, inside with the feed, and showing you how to really master the feed, how to maximize your profits using the feed. That way you don't need to go out and learn all these other strategies or go out and buy signals from all these other places. You're going to get more signals from this than probably the 5 top other signal services out there that are doing manual signals combined. You'll get more signals out of this combined compared to all those. And so it's really a nice solution for people that, one, don't have a lot of time to trade, and they can only trade during certain hours, but maybe there's a person that's not around to do it. Maybe you work nights and you wake up early, or excuse me, you work, you know, towards, you know, till midnight, and you get off and you come home 1 o'clock and you want to do some trading. Well, nobody's up to trade with you. You just jump right into here and you can trade off this feed. And again, we'll show you a demo of that. So we've got several screenshots here of lots of wins. And, you know, it's not 100% win rate. We're never going to guarantee or promise that. We're trading, we get it. But we have done everything we can to tweak the system and give you guys the edge that you need. That's really going to be more user-friendly, a more user-friendly experience than you're used to when you're trading, with or without the feed. So, okay, so that's the feed itself. So this is your guys' bonus for joining this webinar. We told you guys, anybody that comes on this webinar, you guys are going to get access to this feed before anybody else. And there's no cost to you at this point. So if you go to the website binarytradesignal.com/BTS2, it's going to require you type in the password BTS2. You're going to get access to this feed here that we're about to demo for you in just a second. And you can have free access up until January 1st. Starting January 1st, there's going to be a cost. But this is going to give you time, whether this is your first time ever seeing BTS, being on a BTS webinar, seeing the feed for the first time. If this is your first exposure to BTS, this is going to give you a chance to play with it and get familiar with it, and really be able to get more trades from this than anything else out there that we can provide you. That was our end goal, is give you the most trades with the highest win rate, and this is the best thing that we can do. So we're getting rid of the Skype. We're getting rid of all the Facebook, as far as calling trades in there. Everything that we do from here on out is going to be off of this feed. If we do at any point decide to call trades in a group, which we're not saying we're going to, our plan is to not do that. But if we do, it is going to be based off of what the feed is telling us. So the Skype group is going down here. As you know, that we have pretty much quit trading for the rest of the year, as far as calling trades in the groups. So that's ending. So starting next year, you're not going to see us coming back. That's all ending. And all of our activity is really going to be on the website and on the feed. So it's important that you guys understand that. You're, at the beginning of the year, you're like, okay, where'd they go? It's like a ghost town in here. So everything is going to be kind of diverted over to the website. So you've got until January 1st to test this out and really get accustomed to how this feed works. Now, we're not saying go out and immediately put cash into this. Use a demo. The first time you do anything, especially with trading, if you learn a game for the first time, are you really comfortable in putting your cash up to gamble with? Or would you rather play it 10, 20, 50 times and understand it better and get a little bit of an edge? That's what we encourage you guys to do. Go open a demo account and play with this for a week. Demo for the whole week, and then the week after that, the final week, go ahead and put some money in, but at least trade several times, get familiar with it before you just jump in and throw money. So that's what everybody who is on this webinar, we appreciate you guys coming on here. You guys are going to get first access to this. You can go right now and jump into the feed. Now, we hope that you can be patient here and wait just a few minutes so that we can show you some of the new features and really how to get the most out of it. But we promise you, at the end of this webinar, the feed will still be there. You can access it and start trading on it. But again, we encourage you to use a demo. So that's your guys' bonus. The next thing is the New Year's promotion. So what we want to do is, because we're getting rid of some services here, we understand the value proposition, but we also want to make this fair for everybody. The feed itself, the way it's performing, we could honestly sell for $500 a month by itself. It's pumping out so many trades consistently. Of course, when you've got bad market conditions, you still follow the rules. If it says news and there's high impact news, well, generally you just don't trade. No matter how great of a system, you don't go against those rules. So the same thing applies here. but the system is performing so well that it by itself could easily sell for $500 a month. But instead of selling it for even $200 a month, for a limited time, we're dropping our price 50%. And up until, well, starting January 1st, so basically January 1st, you'll be able to, you've had this entire 2 weeks to test this out. And January 1st, if you want to continue forward using this feed, you're going to be billed at $99 a month. Instead of $200 a month, it's only $100 a month. And you have until January 15th to lock in that price. After January 15th, the prices go back up to $200 a month. And anybody that signs up before the 15th, so the 1st to the 15th, and for the $99 a month, as long as you keep paying your bill every single month and there's no hiccups in payment or anything like that, you're going to be grandfathered in at the $100 a month. So that's sort of our gift to you, our holiday gift, our New Year's gift, our 1 year celebration. There's a lot of reasons why we want to do this, and we want to put this feed in as many hands as possible for the lowest price possible and give you guys the best chances of having success. So that's pretty much it. Quan, if there's anything that I missed on my end, let me know. Otherwise, what I'll do now is I'm going to pass this over to my co-partner, co-owner here of BTS, and he's going to go ahead and demo the feed. He's going to show you what BTS 2.0 is all about, how to trade with it, and get you guys familiar with that. So I'm going to go ahead and stop presenting my screen and pass it over to you.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good job.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
This thing has been crushing it this whole time that you've been talking, and I've just been like, "Ooh, I want to hurry up and get in and show the people what's been going on." Because,
nice.
Yes, right here, this is all live. You can see I've taken some screenshots just in case we didn't get to see this, but thank God, we caught it in time. You can see right here we have a trade that won, clearing the money. Right here is another one, 2. Right here, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the only one that was a little sketchy, but it still won. And this was all while you was talking. I mean, all the time you was talking, and it's funny. It's more back here that already passed, because you can see we've already been on for 19 minutes.
Sure.
So there's some that passed that one too, and I can clearly show those in a few. And it was just, oh my God, this thing was crushing it.
That is awesome.
But guys, this is it right here, live in the flesh. You can see our new feed, BTS 2.0, and basically, I mean, as you can see right now, it spits out back to back signals. I mean, it's not like, it's back to how we first started, but actually better, because it's insane. The amount of right here, like I said, this is already over 6 wins, and like here we go. So there it goes. This is it in action. You see, an entry signal just came in first. These is all pre-signals. Here goes another entry signal. USD JPY in the money. This one right here, the GBP JPY in the money. So far, we got a minute. And these are all minute candles right here. So when the trade's done and we get to the next candle, then that's when it's over. As you can see, we changed the background now. So now it's a clear indication of what trade that you're in. It's no more when the bell goes off, you have to wonder and guess, or hurry up and get your eyes on the charts. Now you can clearly see which trades are active at that particular time. So we got a little bit left on this trade. So far, we still in the money. Quick retouch. That's normal. There it goes. So that was a winner. That's a winner. And now we got another one just that fast. So as you see, like I said, this thing is real accurate. Here it goes. Here goes another one. So we got 2 trades. Now the only rules that we changed, the only rules that we have to this one that's different from the last one, which is now you have to get in a trade within 5 seconds of the open candle. So I didn't pay attention to when these opened, but that's what we do. That's the only rule now. We did away with the Bollinger Bands. Okay. We did away with having to touch the red magenta lines. We did away with having to follow the trend. See, we no longer following trends. You know, it's just clear indication. You see the color of the box go off. Green means put, a call, excuse me. Green means calls. Red means put. And, you know, and you see the entry signal. And before that, you get a pre-signal. So this right here is look like it's going to be possibly our first loss. This one right here is either going to be this one right here would have been this one looked like it would have been a tie. Okay. Then we got the USD CAD. Right now we go on the USD CAD for a put. So right now it's out the money currently. Still got a lot of time on that trade. So actually we're gonna actually see what's going on right here in the market, because now that we noticed that those are the first two that's losing after everything was so accurate, what I do is go check to see if there's news or anything going on in the market. So let's go to investing.com, and sure enough, look at what we have right here. Look, 8 minutes, AUD, and it's high impact. This is going to affect, this is going to market, this is going to affect the charts, this is going to affect your trading. And we highly always recommend never trading 15 minutes before and after news. So this is probably exactly why we're starting to get inaccurate conditions here, because we only have 7 minutes in. So I'm glad we was able to at least demonstrate some wins before this news hit, because now that news is going to hit, the market is going to get real jumpy. But that's good that we was able to show you some wins, and I can also show you some screenshots before, which I will do, but we can still watch. And like I said, now that you're on this webinar, you will have access to this feed. So when market conditions is behaving in the manner that you need it to be, which is basically not high impact news. You never want to trade during high impact news. So always come to investing.com, and you can come down and then look at the news for the day. And you see 3 bullheads or 2, which is medium, but definitely 3, then you stay away and you don't trade 15 minutes before or after. And then the same thing over here in forex.com, forexfactory.com. See, 7 o'clock, 7:30 right here. Okay, that's the time we about to come up on Eastern time. And you see on the AUD, and anytime you see a red folder, then you stay away. Okay, look at this right here. We got the AUD USD going big. And I guarantee this is also a part of news too. News probably affected this candle. Obviously, made this go down, but either way it goes, it still actually gave out a winning signal. Okay, so this is why we want to. This we wanted to show you guys. I'll also show you some screenshots that I took while Patrick, my partner Patrick, was talking, and just to show you. Just how many wins was coming in. Okay, you can see deep in the money right here, going up. See, I heard one. We got some more coming over here. So right here, this was a win. You see, that was deep. That was a win there. So as you see, it's more wins than losses. It's a lot more accurate than it is. You know, this one's out the money, but it's more accurate than it's inaccurate. And I wanted to go back and show you what Patrick, and like I said, this is also part of news. So this was going on while Patrick was talking. As you can see the date. It says today. Okay. Right here, 4:30. Okay, so this right here, you see the time, 4:15, 4:25. So this when he was talking, and as you can see, right there was the win. Right there was the win. That was the win. And this was current when I took the picture. And then right here, you see these. This was the win. That was the win. That was the win. This one, it was very, very accurate. News wasn't nowhere near. And as you can see, almost all wins. Actually, they are all wins. There's no losses yet. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's only on the only on the white arrows. That's where you're taking them at. See? So all these, what you see with the white arrows, this was a signal that came in while he was talking. You see, this was only when he was only 9 minutes into our webinar. And you can see right there from the time. This is when the webinar started. You can see it was the signals all over. Okay, so if news wasn't on right now, we're actually doing some live trading with you guys, but I would never trade high impact news, and I wouldn't want to give even give out the wrong message by even doing so on a webinar. It would just be irresponsible of me and be very responsible of BTS, so we're not going to do that. But this feed is very accurate, 70% or better. We're happy to share with you guys into New Year's. Enjoy. This is our gift to you. Happy holidays. And yeah, that's all I got to say at this point. Patrick.
Very good, very good. Yeah, that's it's good that we got to see it perform a little bit. We did look before this webinar started and realized, of course, we were heading into high impact news. So I'm glad we were able to show you, a small example of the feed. There's one more thing that I just want to cover here before we close out. Like I said, we want to keep this short for you here, guys. Is we're going to be doing a promotion here. That's really kind of going through this beta phase and then all the way until the 15th of January. So while you guys are testing this out, whether you're paying for it, not paying for it in the beta phase, or once we start paying for it here in January, what we want to do is we want to collect your guys' feedback. We want to really get your testimonials on how this feed is performing. Of course, we have an agenda here. The more you talk about us, the more exposure we get, but we want to reward you guys and incentivize you by doing this. So what we want to do is, for those of you that comment on either our Facebook page, whether you go and you just comment on something that we do, or you go and you make your own post and you say, some comment about BTS, share your story. Don't make up anything. Don't lie and say, I made $50,000 on the feed in 24 hours. Don't make up anything unless you really did make that much money. But obviously, you got to have a significant amount of cash to start with that. But be honest, share screenshots if you're comfortable with it. And so leave comments, make posts, and then also on YouTube, leave comments. But then also, if you want to make videos, so there's two different contests going. If you make comments or leave posts, we're going to choose the best post. And up until the 15th, when we decide the winner, one person will win 1 month of BTS service who leaves a comment, and the person that makes a video, whoever makes the best video, will go ahead and select it on the 15th and announce a winner, will win 1 year of service with BTS. So be realistic, be practical, don't make false claims, don't lie. We want this, we want to show people what we're about here, but not everybody's going to believe the owners. We need people like you who are using the system and having success and getting good results with it to share their story, and that's going to help us out. So just wanted to announce that. So you have until January 15th. And then basically the contest will end January 15th, and we will make the announcement sometime, within that week of it ending. But that's all I've got on my end.
Great. That sounds awesome, Patrick. I'm just actually looking at the feed right now, so I got lost. And feed's actually killing it right now.
Cool. So right now, guys, go play with the feed. Go check out Binary Trade Signal. Let me go ahead and share the screen again and share this link with you guys so you can go play with it. Don't start with live money today, but maybe go open a demo account and practice with this and get familiar. So go to binarytradesignal.com/BTS2. And then the password is BTS2. Once you go to that site and type in the password, there's going to be a big red link that says think click here to access. Click that, and the feed is going to open right up. You don't need a password. This will be active until the first of the year. Really, the 31st is when it will end at midnight. And then there'll be a new link with a new password, and you'll need to be a premium member. However, if you join from January 1st to January 15th, you're going to get a 50% discount, and you only pay $99 a month instead of $200 a month. This ends January 15th. So on January 16th, if you come to sign up with us, we go back to our normal prices at $200 a month. So cool, guys. Thanks again for coming on here. Hope you guys like what we're doing here. Hope you guys, can find some use here with this feed and start making some money, hopefully during your trial period. Don't rush out and do it, but once you get accustomed to it, go try to make some money, and hopefully you'll be able to pay for your service here in come January. But that's all I have. I appreciate you guys for coming on here. I want to thank you and Kwan for coming on here and demoing the feed. I'm very excited about where we are headed here in 2016 and our focus. If we can improve it even more, we will. But don't worry about other trade solutions or auto traders or any of that stuff. It was really more of a distraction. We tried to make it work, but it was spreading us thin, and we couldn't deliver the product in the way, our superior feed product in the way that we wanted to. And so now we can put all our attention back in this, and very excited about where this is headed.
Absolutely. Happy holidays, guys. This is our gift to you from BTS. We want to thank you for always being here for us. I mean, it's been a long year, and we're coming up on it. This is our gift to you. This is, like I said, have fun with this. Right now, it's killing it. These trades are like deep in the money, and it's news. It's crazy. But I would highly wouldn't recommend ever trading during news. But hey, right now, go get on your demo accounts, have fun. Hopefully, you guys can even make some money off of it. Like I said before the New Year's, and hey, join BTS. Whether you do or don't, we thank you for coming here with us tonight. Yeah, that's all I got to say really right at this point. Thank you, Patrick. You did a great job, and I want to thank all of our members. Anybody that's been in BTS from day one, and anybody that's been here with us through the ups and downs, I want to thank you. It's because of you that we're here. We're still here. So that's the reason why we do the things that we do. That's the reason why, like I said, we give you guys this gift, and not only give you this gift. I mean, $99. That's insane. And just go make a comment. Look how simple that is. Go make a comment. Go make a bill. You got this for life. or a year. There you go, a year. So you got this for the rest of the year. All you gotta do is make a comment. How simple is that? Or go make a video. The honest one. We don't want you to fake it. Just really go tell your honest testimony. After you done did the beta test and you've used it, then go tell your experience and what you've experienced, good or bad, and all. That's how we've always been. So of course I want you to tell the positive, but we have nothing to hide. So that's why we're an open book. That's why we do this stuff live on demo. I mean, on a webinar. Look at us. We're doing this live on a webinar. You hear the bells going off in the background. That's the feed. So we did this live. This could have sunk us. That's what we always do. That's how we built BTS. So that's why I get excited. I'm so passionate. That's why I get glasses, a hat on, shirt, so that's what it is. And thank you guys. And we'll see you after the New Year's. Happy New Year's.
All right. Sounds good. You guys have a good one. Talk to you soon. Go ahead and close out right now.